Okay, so this time we're going to be playing Donkey Kong Classics on the NES. This is an actual NES cartridge being played in an actual NES. I'm just going to say that I'm not even sure if I don't think they ever re-released this exact version. I don't think they ever released this specifically, like re-released. But so that so other than emulation, I guess that's pretty self-explanatory in a way, but the yeah, I don't know. You know, it's funny. I've never used an unofficial emulator, as far as I can recall. Like, the only emulators I've ever used are Switch Online, Wii Virtual Console, Wii U Virtual Console, 3DS Virtual Console, and any re-released games that are emulated, like, Sonic Classic Collection for the DS. Those games are emulated. I'm starting now, that's why you hear the noise, the little music. But I'm going to play game A and B in Donkey Kong and game A and B in Donkey Kong Jr. That might take 20 or 30 minutes, it won't be that long. This is going to be pretty brief. Probably won't take 30 minutes unless I game over. It's actually not that hard. I'm going to be collecting all of the hammers, parasols, and there's not, like, really any kind of 100%, and there's hardly any collectibles. There's the hammers, the parasols, and the handbags slash purses, whatever you want to call them. Those are the only collectible type things. The hammers don't even really count, but I'll be trying to collect all of them anyway. There's only 4 hammers, so... Okay, that's good. But there's only 4 hammers. I think there's, like, 2 handbags and 3 parasols? Slash umbrellas. I don't know what the difference between parasol and umbrella is, honestly. Like, because Princess Peach has the parasol. But I don't know how that differs from an umbrella, except that Peach's is, like, kind of fabric, like, made out of fabric. I'm assuming that the difference is that a parasol is just to block sun, whereas an umbrella is to block rain. Because the parasol is fabric, so I'm assuming that it's like, because an umbrella is like a water repellent material of some kind. It's something that won't get ruined or damaged if it gets wet. So I'm assuming that that's the difference. But who knows? That, and also the parasol that Peach has, at least Peach's, seems way more ornate than an umbrella. An umbrella is just kind of basic, most of them. Okay. Now, this is not exactly relevant to Donkey Kong, but Peach was always called Peach in Japan. She was only called Toadstool in America. Up until the mid-90s. Oh, I'm gonna climb back down. Run. How did I not die there? That's insane. But anyway, she was called Toadstool in America. Just Toadstool or just Princess. Up until the mid-90s. Now, she was called Peach in Japan from the very beginning. From the original Mario game. From Super Mario Bros. 1. But, for some reason we called her Toadstool in the US. For, like, a decade. Now, people credit Mario 64 as being the first game to call her Peach in the US, but actually it was... I've said this before, I think. Not in this video. But I think it's actually, I believe, 1994, I believe? Yoshi's Safari was the actual first game to call her Peach. Not Mario 64. However, I can understand... It's understandable... Oh, okay, I almost just walked off and died. It's understandable that people don't give that credit. That they give it to 64 and not Safari, because 64 is a super popular, well-known Mario game, whereas Yoshi's Safari is obscure. I almost ran out of time, that's why you heard that weird noise going on for a brief moment. Now, in Mario Odyssey, this is... The person on the left is Pauline, but in this game, she's just called Lady. Very basic. As you can see, when you beat the game, it just ups the time bonus by 1,000. It started at 5,000 for all the levels, now it's at 6,000. If you beat it again, it'll go up to 7,000. And presumably so on. I'm not sure if it caps at 9,000 or if it goes up to, like, 99,000, or if it just, like, kinda freaks out and crashes at some point. I have no idea how high it can go. But yeah, we're gaming over because we're going to play game B now. Whoops. Yeah, select changes which game you're playing. You have to press up or down if you want to change from game A to game B, that's actually intuitive, but I'm not used to it, because most NES games, if you want to change a menu option, like a title screen option, like if you want to go up or down, you press select. Game B isn't super different, but it's a little bit harder. It's nothing substantial for Donkey Kong, but for Donkey Kong Jr., it's actually a lot more difficult to play Game B, because the enemies spawning faster means a lot more in that game. Like, more of them and faster means a lot more in Junior than it does in this game. Wow, I should so be dead. But yeah, in this game, it's not nearly such a consequential thing that there's more enemies that spawn faster. But in Donkey Kong Jr., it's definitely a lot bigger of a deal. But yeah, I don't think I said it, quite clarified it yet, but the collectibles, I collected them all. I'll collect them all again in this Game B, because it'll add even slightly more challenge. So yeah, but in Donkey Kong Jr., the fruit is the only real collectible, and I mean it's like directly in your path all the time, so it's not hard except on Game B. On Game B, it's actually somewhat hard to collect, but in Game A, it's not bad. The real difference in this level, I think things move faster in general. I'm not sure if enemies move faster, but these springs definitely do. These springs are just instant death. But, anyway. Yeah. Aw, we knew that was coming. At least I did. I mean, I went a little too fast there. It's fine, I died. No big deal. Like I said, Game B's a little harder. I'll get more points this way. Let's look at the positive. Okay, there we go. I don't think that you can touch the bottom, by the way. I think that you die if you try to jump down. Okay, make it. There we go. Alright. But yeah, now there's a re-release of this game that was for the Wii Virtual Console and a limited time, digital-only thing, kind of gimmick thing, for the 3DS, called Donkey Kong Original Edition. Okay, go. I'm trying to, like, do some fancy something to not die. Now, this level is the one that's most noticeably more difficult. The other one you can play the same way, but it's just a little bit tighter. Whoops. But the third level, this level, is one, I'm not sure if significantly is accurate, but is a little bit tougher to get all the collectibles, the parasols and whatnot in this level. Okay, we made the jump. Nice. I was kind of not expecting to. Okay, I went backwards just because I didn't want to get hit. Alright, now I'll pick up this hammer. Quickly. Okay. I didn't actually need to be quick there, but I was just worried that I would. Also, this is the same hammer that they use in the Smash Bros. Games. I've not played many Smash Bros. Games. I'm not. A lot of people really just love Smash games, but I'm not a huge Smash person. I don't dislike them, but I just don't, like, go nuts about them. But that's where the hammer, like, this hammer is in Smash Bros., but it's black instead of brown. And it looks way cooler than just a slightly rounded square with a handle and a top. But yeah, it's arguable if it's red in this game or if it's brown. I'm sure that it could be seen as red. It looks mildly red. Yeah, see, the time is running out, just below 1,000, so it's making that noise. Whee! Jump. There we go. Bang. Yeah, I never really paid a ton of attention. I always thought that he was just unconscious when he fell, but he's actually wiggling. Alright, so let's game over really quick. Now, it's weird. It says L there in the top right, presumably for Luigi if you do 2-player. but even if you do two-player, it's the same color. It's like it's just Mario again, so I don't know why it says L. You know, it's kind of weird. It's like Luigi just felt like dressing up as Mario or something. I don't know. Alright, now on to Donkey Kong Jr. You're gonna notice immediately that game A is really fast, or really easy, or whatever, in Donkey Kong Jr. Or in Donkey Kong Jr. But the game B is in, like, way, way harder. It actually means a lot more than it does in Donkey Kong, playing game B. Make the jump nice. There we go. See, it's really not that hard to play this game. I actually like this better than Donkey Kong. I like Donkey Kong Jr. I like it better. I'm not sure what the prevailing opinion on that is. I've never really thought about it until just now, but I prefer Donkey Kong Jr. Donkey Kong 3 isn't bad, and gameplay-wise, it's probably the most fun, but the problem that I have with it is that it doesn't have a true finale. Like, it doesn't have an ending. It's endless as far as I know. So that's what I don't like about it. I don't like games that don't have an end to them, because it's kind of pointless to play a game that doesn't end, you know? You just feel like you're never going to truly finish it, and it just kind of sucks. It's not even, that doesn't make it a bad game, it just really kind of dampens the fun? I don't know. It just kind of downgrades it a little bit. Or something, I don't know. Okay, go. This guy just moves at lightning speed. This level specifically is insanely hard on Game B. This level and level 2, I actually played it a few minutes ago and just game over it like 3 times on the second and third levels. Alright, so we're finishing it up. I like how in this level the key is not just an icon in the top. You actually have to push them up into the ceiling. I really like it, for some reason. Yeah, you climb down faster if you're only holding on to one button, and up faster if you're holding on to 2. That's something worthy of note. Okay, nice. I hit 2 birds with 1 apple, instead of with 1 stone. There we go, nice. Now this looks weird. He's not even holding his foot, look at that. He's just floating. It just is bizarre, isn't it? I understand that it's not a big deal, but yeah. Once again, time bonus works the same way as in Donkey Kong, as far as I know. So, not a big deal. Wait, did I get an extra life? I think I got an extra life because I finished the game? Or maybe it was just because I got a certain score. I've got no idea. Okay. Let's just die to this guy for fun. Yeah, sure, that works. Alright, now on to game B. Let's just hope that I don't, I don't know, let's just hope that I don't game over more than once on this. Preferably 0 times, but you'll see from the get-go that it's a lot more of a waiting game. A lot harder. I was, like, not ready to hit that enemy with that fruit, and I was like, am I gonna get the jump out in time? I didn't realize that I needed to press, right one more time. Oh, I knew it too. See, that's why this is harder. That and my impatience. But yeah, did I finish my thought about Donkey Kong Original Edition? It had a 4th level that just wasn't in. Also, I should not be dying on level 1. Level 1 is still easy. But it had a 4th level that wasn't released in the US before, as far as I understand. I don't exactly understand all the details, but it just wasn't in the US prior to that. But Donkey Kong Original Edition was a Wii and 3DS game, had a fourth level in Donkey Kong. So that was a thing that existed. I probably should have just game over, by the way, because I have no lives left. I should probably have just game over. I'll probably just be wasting more time, but I'm not gonna purposefully game over, so it might end up wasting some time for me not doing that. But oh yeah, here's a funny thing. I jumped backwards. Okay, I did that earlier too. It's weird. Okay, climb down. And across. Okay. See that little pulley right beneath me right now on that platform right beneath the Donkey Kong Jr.'s his left foot, but if you're looking at the screen, his right. Or your right. You know what I mean. Below the L with the 1, that pulley, it actually, I thought that it was a really old Toad the first time that I ever saw it. Once again, I did not want to grab that vine. I remember that happened to me earlier, and I was kind of scared. Because, like, I just not expecting it. Okay, jump. Jump. I love how I can just jump backwards. It's so weird looking. I'm not sure if it's a glitch necessarily, it just looks funny. Okay, nice. Nailed him. Not really on purpose, but I did. Okay. Go. I was about to say, why is that guy just hovering there? Also, I beat this level first try. That is not normal. Wait, can you just climb to the ceiling? That's weird. I'm fine with it, though. Jump? Okay, nice. That was scary. Alright, come on. Let's not... Wouldn't it suck if I game over now? Let's just not do that. Oh, there's another piece of fruit. I didn't realize that. Makes sense. There only being one was kind of weird before. Also, you climb... I guess that it makes sense when you think about it, but you climb way faster going down than up. Oh god, that was scary. Okay. Wait, I didn't die. I thought that I was 100% guaranteed dead. Oh god. Yes, we did it! Oh my god! How did I not die? It's insane. We did it. That was crazy. I was just shocked that I didn't die, because the piece of fruit killed the enemy. Okay, it looks like... I can't tell if I'm getting the extra life for 20,000 points, or if I'm getting it for beating the game. But it's for something, that's for sure. Nice. Alright. That's it. Finished game A and game B on Donkey Kong and on Donkey Kong Jr. I mean, that's really it. There's not a lot else to say. Just because I can't remember if I finished my point earlier, TVs having headphone ports is weird. I mean, yeah. It's kind of just have disjointed thoughts right now, but yeah. TVs having headphone ports seems odd, but a lot of them that aren't like extremely old or extremely new seem to for some reason. They're just kind of tucked away in the corners or like really far down or whatever. But yeah. Finished Donkey Kong Classics. We're done with it.